Ethan? Ethan? Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you.
This time.
Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite. No, my boy Lucas.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just unaware. Fathers are often oblivious.
She did this.
What the hell is she? Now, what did she do to you?
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tanker in the bayou. Everything changed.
For the worse or better?
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your
I like how
mind.
animated he is. Jack really talks with his hands.
You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family.
Maybe get put on the adoption list first, before infecting the world with mold.
She's the key. All right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan. Free my family. Please.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd be happy to.
So would I.
Stay away from him.
Oh, hang on, I got something in my teeth. I need to pause the recording. And in my throat.
I think I got something in my ears. Hang on.
Yeah, my eyes are now black instead of the color they used to be. What was it anyway?
Are boogers supposed to be black?
You know, mine have been recently. That means there's blood in them. But I think that's actually normal for Ethan right about now. Presuming we are Ethan, we may still be Mia.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here.
Damn, I forgot her coming in on the left there. That's actually real creepy.
What? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh,
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
No,
Now go kill that little bitch.
no. Mia!
oh, Mia. That was noble of her.
Yes, it was. And yes, we are now Ethan again.
I like that scene. I like that over the course of the game, Mia is slowly revealed to have been a badass all along.
Okay, you little bitch.
And Evelyn is revealed to have been a little bitch all along.
Oh no, we lost him.
I'm back, it's fine. Cats have 9 lives. I like a lot that you can tell in the beginning of the game, if you go back and watch, when Mia is hitting her head on the wall and freaking out and all that, if you watch that scene now, having seen what we have seen at this point in the LP, that scene is completely different. It really does seem like Mia is trying to fight her way out. When Ethan and Mia are struggling with the knife at the very beginning, and it ends up in his shoulder, or in his hand next to his shoulder, Mia, if you look at Mia instead of Ethan, if you watch her, you could split second see her come to the realization like, oh fuck, I'm about to stab Ethan in the face. Nope.
I've never noticed that.
She knows. That's what's the best part about Mia, is that she knows that all of this is happening. And like, she's just demonstrated in the ultimate way that like, she wants to make up for it. It rules, dude. The story of these games, 7 and 8, just rules. You know what doesn't rule? The smell of dead fucking fish.
Yeah, these guys have probably been here for a while.
Yeah, that can't be, you know, that water looks awful thick.
Wait a minute. Do you smell that? Dead fish floating in the water? Leon S. Kennedy has been here.
Oh no! I'm gonna just take these guys with me though.
Dude, you're gonna get so many fucking pesetas. You're in the wrong region of the world for it, though.
There's some flame rounds over there.
I don't think those are going to work anymore now that they're waterlogged. Dude, you're just taking this fish with you to the end of the game.
Maybe I can find someone to make a dish out of them. I don't know.
Dude, just carry it up the ladder in your teeth.
Do we even still have teeth?
Well, Jack took out a couple at the very beginning in the dinner scene. So no, he took out all 75 teeth an adult has. Dude, what? Do you guys have less than 75 teeth?
No.
I might have turned into a molded. Oh, fucking, I almost forgot. This is a Resident Evil game. That's right. Of course. There's a mine. It's a Resident Evil game. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, the Abercrombie salt mines.
I wonder if we actually have been going south. It's been night for most of the game, but if you watch the sun, I wonder if we actually have been going south.
I don't know.
Did you know what? Never mind. See, you picked it up again specifically to show off that they knew this was happening.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However,
Wonder what
we
happened
did find
to
several
Zoe
messages
then.
from the Baker's son, Lucas, to an unknown
Ada
third
Wong.
party. You can probably guess
Ada
who that
Wong.
was.
It's
just
Ada
great.
Wong.
We've had reports in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Hey, do those orders apply to us?
Are we Evelyn?
Well, no, I meant, are we allowed to shoot Evelyn to death?
Oh. Maybe.
It was nice of Mia to shove her backpack at us out the door, the one she had.
Hell
Yeah, and also dump all of her stuff into an item box.
Very kind of her.
The bird cages have moved here if you would like to try to get the last item if you have not gotten it yet.
Yeah, the
Unfortunately,
bird cages.
I am short 2 coins, so I cannot.
Oh, it's okay. The bird cages are non-diegetic anyway. They're a gameplay element, like a sanity effect. They just make Ethan believe there's a fucking 7 on that door. Look at that door. ChaosArgate, you turn around and look at that door. There's a fucking 7 on that door. Oh, it's a Z. Well, whatever. It looked like a 7 from afar.
So yeah, we're all geared up and marching into the last leg of this game.
Is it difficult?
Did you miss that Mr. Everywhere?
I probably did.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, man. He's Mr. Only One Place now.
He's Mr. Everywhere Argate doesn't look. Man.
Yep.
Like my car keys.
Exactly.
I will ask Mr. Everywhere where my car keys are. Oh, I love that you got that animation. Yes! I love their stupid gymnastics.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like an action hero flipping their legs around to get on their feet faster, but wigglier. It's
love
great.
I love it. Look at the way those dudes are rolling to the side because they have no bones. They can just kind of like slink back to their feet like Mia did that one time. Maybe she also has no bones.
So yeah, the mines is where you can be pretty liberal with your ammo. Like, they give you a ton of ammo, and also they throw a ton of enemies at you.
And also, we got Mia's guns, so if you conserved any ammo for Mia's guns, you could just bring those also and just have a ton of weapons on you.
Yeah, exactly, like I did.
Giving you like more weapons you can swap to instead of taking time reloading. That's valuable.
Yeah, I probably should have just switched to the machine gun. But oh well.
Gotta use the knife. Is that Mia's knife?
I think it is.
How sentimental of you. I gotta feel bad for Ethan, because fucking now what is he gonna do? Literally the reason he came here is now null and void.
Well, she has given us one last mission, shall we say.
We do have to go and kill that child, that young girl. So I hope we get the chance to do that, because that little friend of ours really deserves it, in my opinion.
You know, something I noticed was kind of interesting at the beginning with the scene with Jack talking to us very calmly.
Yeah, I like that scene.
It kind of seems like he didn't think very highly of Zoe. He will have no qualifiers in his attempted defense of Lucas, but he goes, even Zoe here isn't a killer, but she's the only one that doesn't really... I don't know, that seemed interesting to me.
He definitely, it was phrased such that she was separate from the rest of the family, yes. And, I mean, plus she's going over in the hallucination dream thing to stand over by the window. So, like, it's like the picture frames from earlier on in the game. Zoe's picture frame was already on another shelf before the zombie shit happened. So, you know, he's got a trailer in the backyard.
Yeah, I guess the game has, like, made it a point that Zoe is, not one with her family.
Well, I've got good news. She's been reunited with them, apparently. Considering she was in our hallucination dream with Jack, who seemed to be the real Jack. That seemed to be real. So
yeah.
Thanks for showing us that, gunk. I'm glad Jack wasn't entirely an asshole.
Yeah, when he's not trying to blow his brains out to freak us out, he seems like a pretty amiable fellow.
And this is a pretty good time to talk about some of that, the actors and voice acting for this game. It's all newbies. It's Half-Life style, where they essentially pulled people in from casting calls off the street to say, like, want to be in a horror game? We're not going to tell you what it is, but it's first person and you shoot zombies, and, you know, they did everything short of saying it's a Resident Evil game. And they got the likes of Jack Baker, who's, I don't think he's even an actor. They got the likes of Marguerite, who's fucking terrifying. They got Lucas, who is so fucking sinister. Like, even the faces are, again, Half-Life style, just people that they pulled in and face scanned.
Oh, well, you know what? They did it for Resident Evil 1. I guess they thought they could do it again for 7.
The fascinating thing is, it is equal parts to save money because you don't have to use union voice acting, and for finding hidden talent. Leon and Claire of Resident Evil 2 Remake, for example. You can find voice actors who then go on to do other things because they have a breakout role in a game where they weren't part of SAG-AFTRA.
Right.
Although I have to wonder how Lucas's face actor feels about that line of examine dialogue that says, you kind of get the feeling he's an asshole.
Yeah, he looks like an asshole. I hope he isn't an asshole, because he sure does look like one.
Like, I hope he's got a good sense of humor about it.
I'm sure he does.
I looked at his Instagram. The guy has fucking model cheekbones. He's got those, like, the real dude looks like that, but not on meth.
That's awesome.
I didn't know there were Magnum rounds just sitting there. Was that only one?
I think it was 2.
Man, the game is being generous today. Mm-hmm. Stomp on my balls, why don't you, Resident Evil 7?
This is, sarcasm aside, this is the traditional part of every Resident Evil where you're a walking arsenal. Like, the horror is gone, it's all action now.
And, you know, in my opinion, that's not such a bad thing, because despite this game's length, if you play this game without really stopping or whatever, if you play it through for the story, basically, it's not very long. So I think it's fine to have this section come at this time, because the game's not over yet, but it's not scary anymore. Really.
Yeah, by this point, I think the idea is that you've probably conquered your fears. You know, you're facing these threats head on. You know what to expect. This is your final exam.
That's right. It's you're replacing the earlier fear with willingness to accept the challenge. That's what it is. Instead of running away from Jack, you shoot him 100 times in the head till he blows up. You know, instead of running from these molded, you use your machine gun you got from your wife.
And then you switch to the shotgun because the machine gun's fucking worthless.
It really does suck ass. I'm sorry, Mia, your gun sucks. You just shot that guy in the dick.
Does he even still have one?
I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't.
Well, he definitely doesn't now.
You better crush one of these guys with the fucking minecart, by the way. I can't believe you.
The idea just didn't occur to me for some reason.
It's okay. Sadly, it doesn't kill them, but it does knock them over like bowling pins. It's pretty funny. You ever seen those? You guys love to talk about those burping nurses in Silent Hill 4. They basically do that. They just spill over. Like America's Funniest Home Videos. I will send you footage of it happening because it's funny. They do that animation from earlier where they back roll. Why are you carrying that strange bottle of gunk with you?
Which gunk?
The strange bottle that Mia had. The one that Mia had that, you know, was very mysterious.
Oh, the one that you gave us?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the game lets you take it out of your inventory once you have it.
Is it still the same way it was for Mia, where we can't remove it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask why you were carrying it.
Like, we are actually going to need it, coming up real soon. And I suppose... Yes, exactly. I suppose it's forced in your inventory on the off chance that you're doing a run where you don't touch the item boxes at all.
Ah, that's true. There are some items that kind of have to be directly deposited into your inventory. Like, there's not really a way for that to be left on the floor for you to pick up. Mia, in the cutscene, has to put it in Ethan's hand, which, you know, his hands are his inventory, so...
Yeah.
My hands are my inventory. I can't carry around very many things at one time. What do I do when I want to wear pants?
I think I can generally carry, I don't know, 2 things?
What are you, like a fucking wizard? Do you have an extra hand? Or 2?
They're just 2 hands.
Really? How many times has yours been stapled back on?
Yes.
Half the time?
Okay, so in that, you know what? In that case, you're a better hand than I am, man. I gotta man it to you, hand. I think my brain might have become scrambled by Ethan getting, you know, sucked up into the mold wall. Remember when that happened in Soma?
I don't think I played that one.
It's really good. Soma's really good. You like psychological stuff. Amnesia style stuff. It's kind of fucked up. I love the phrasing of that. Yeah, it is kind of fucked up, isn't it?
This seems to be Lucas's laptop, and he's sending some emails to someone. And according to this, he's been he's been free of her influence for a while now.
Seems so, but apparently Lucas is a killer actor. He needs to be a part of the Actors Guild. Join the union, Lucas. Apparently you can fucking fool psychic zombies into thinking that you're not a zombie. Or that you are a zombie, rather. You know what I mean.
Although this note like confuses me a little bit, though.
Yeah, what was that at the end there?
He's getting old looking and wrinkly? What?
It's kind of rude, Lucas, to call on people's crow's feet and stuff before their time. You know, like, those are symbols of aging and all that. But crow's feet just mean that you've wrinkled your eyes a lot, which means you've smiled a lot. That's what my grandma says. I love that mold is in quotes. I wish it was in quotes in every time it appears in the game. Ethan just does air quotes every time he says mold.
Yeah, the other thing that confuses me about that, set of emails on the laptop, though, is,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lucas claims to have been, like, cured, basically. But at the beginning, Jack cuts his arm off again, and he's not screaming in agony, he's just complaining. Oh,
Idly.
damn it, not again.
He's
You know?
idly complaining as well.
Yeah.
As if like he accidentally like kicked over a lamp and has to stoop over to pick it up. Oh, not again.
So,
Yeah, maybe he wasn't like free of the molded entirely, but you know, his
Well,
mind was free from her control.
Yeah, he's removed from her influence. That's what it is.
okay.
But he still has, you know, he's still got all the mold inside of him.
In a way, Lucas is like us. I've never considered that. Thanks to Lucas's custom-made injections, he's like Ethan, where he has free will, can stick his body parts back on, and essentially just goes around doing whatever the fuck he wants because he's not under Eveline's control. Is Ethan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ew.
that's nasty.
Also, we have now made the E necrotoxin. That is what the little bottle from Mia was for.
I don't think you can drink that unless it's like one of those Halloween candies where you just squeeze it into your mouth.
It could destroy Evelyn if injected into her, says the
Oh.
description.
Oh, let's maybe not drink it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, here's the stupidest acronym in the game, Next Bass. I want to mention specifically this note, and I'm glad this note is really long, because it is different in the Japanese version. Completely different. The mold in the Japanese version of the game is not called mold. It's not called anything. It's not called mutamycete. It's not referred to by a proper noun. It's just called fungus, mushrooms, mold. The literal word mold, not mold as a proper noun to describe a thing. It is, in a literal sense, the same fucking mold that grows in your house, except it has mutated to be able to grow zombies, instead of the English version of mold. In the English version of the game, the mold makes zombies, and also it is mold that spreads. In the Japanese version, it is mold that spreads that has become able to produce zombies. You see the difference?
Kinda. It's kind of weird to wrap your mind around, but it's kind of like two sides of the same coin, I guess.
It is separating Resident Evil 7 from Biohazard, essentially. It's saying like literally almost, because the series has done this before. Resident Evil is about man-made evil. Biohazard is about biohazards. If you look back at the games, 5 especially, which has this huge environmental message, it actually always has been this way. And that's the most insane bullshit ever. But I've read a lot of shit on the Resident Evil wiki, and so many of the Japanese notes are subtly different to avoid mentioning the man-made Frankenstein shit. Fascinating. It's so fascinating.
No kidding. Also, that trophy that popped up was me reading or getting the trophy for all achievements, all documents.
Oh, nice. I'm glad that you read Lucas's love diary.
Yeah, I wanted to purge that one from my mind.
What do you mean, Lucas's love diary about, the binoculars and Zoe?
Yeah. This one was really bothering me because I couldn't figure out how to get to it, but then I realized I know exactly what this is. I'm probably gonna have to run to the other side again to get it.
Well,
because
you have
it's
grenades.
a fucking Mr. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could have blown it up from this side.
Oh, I thought that was what you were gonna do. Oh. You let Mr. Everywhere live? Wow. Man, Mia's sacrifice like that really did change Ethan. Good for you, Ethan. You really have grown as a character. But he kind of has. But he didn't, stop being a blank slate, really. He just kind of grew sideways, if you know what I mean. What? There's steroids here just on the floor? What? Clearly, Chris has been here. Or I guess Lucas was doing that in his spare time. Whoa! Nice shot, brother. Good way to finish things off.
Sharpshooter over here.
Next one's going into Eveline's face. And the next 100, probably.